Welcome to the AI governance scenario simulator, guys. And today we are going to be testing your decision making against dynamic real world AI compliance and ethics scenarios modeled after the EU AI Act and NIST RMF, and of course, the global standards. So, this is a scenario simulator that I have created and added to our website recently. It's built around our masterclass certification, and these are the type or similar type of scenario simulations that you'll get in our masterclass certification if you join our career pathway. So if you didn't know, guys, we're currently offering one-to-one mentorship for anyone who's interested in pivoting into the AI governance consulting space. As you all know, I work as an independent AI auditor and consultant, specifically governance consultant, but I also do AI solutions. And essentially, the space has become very, very interesting lately in the sense that a lot of AI governance consulting roles have been popping up on LinkedIn, Upwork, and just generally in job forums. So recruiters are really looking for people who have an understanding of AI, a complete understanding of AI in terms of, just being able to provide AI solutions for businesses, whether it be automations, whether it be governance, whether it be, risk and compliance. There's so many different areas of AI, and essentially companies are looking for someone that, well, let me be fair with you. Companies are looking for leaders right now. That's who they're looking for. They're looking for people who have leadership skills, can come into an organization, build teams, and direct people in the right direction. And obviously, ideally create a trustworthy deployment for the company in terms of their AI solutions or their AI products. So yeah, this scenario simulator helps a lot in the sense that you can actually test your decision making against dynamic real world AI compliance and ethics scenarios modeled, like I said, after the EU AI Act, NIST RMF, and global standards. So I'm not going to waste any more of your time, guys. We're going to go straight into an active scenario and just see exactly how this works. It's accessible for free for anybody who's interested in testing themselves on scenarios that they may face as a governance consultant. And this is how it would work. Right. So our first dynamic scenario session would be based around accountability, as you can see over here, and defining the AI chain of responsibility. So this would be looking at maybe a mid-market business like healthcare, and we'll be looking also specifically at global policy and unacceptable risks. So let's go straight into the question or the scenario, and yeah. We'll see how good we are at answering these questions. Like I said, guys, if you're interested in taking on this challenge yourselves, you're more than welcome. Visit the website aiintegritygroup.com and just go to the simulator and you'll find the active scenarios. So let's go through the first one. An acceptable risk AI tool utilized by your mid-market company in the healthcare sector has caused a minor non-fatal operational failure during pre-deployment. End users are seeking answers on who is responsible. Right. So the governance challenges: who holds the ultimate accountability and how should it be managed? So it gives you four multiple choice scenarios here. So the first one is A, hold the lead data scientist personally and legally liable for the failure to ensure developers are more careful in the future. Blame the third-party vendor who supplied the foundational model, directing all stakeholder inquiries to their legal team. Downplay the incident to stakeholders since it was a minor, avoiding formal documentation to protect the company's reputation. And then the organization's executive leadership holds ultimate accountability. You must immediately activate the incident response plan, logging the failure in the AI registry and communicating transparently with affected parties. So, a lot of these AI governance dynamic scenarios are not rocket science, right? These are situations that businesses are facing every single day. And it's just important to be able to have an understanding of knowing how to deal with these situations. So in this particular situation, for me, the best answer would probably be D. The organization's executive leadership holds ultimate accountability, and you must immediately activate the incident response plan, logging the failure in AI registry, and communicating transparently with affected parties. I feel like downplaying the incident to stakeholders is not the greatest look. Blaming a third party is not the greatest look either, and holding someone else personally and legally liable is not going to work. So D is the correct answer in this situation, and we will find out shortly. As you can see, the scenario 1 of 1, correct. Governance, as you can see here, it's given us a answer, and the answer is correct. So regardless of vendor involvement, the deploying organization holds ultimate accountability. Establishing a clear chain of command and incident response is critical in AI governance. So that is one of the scenarios. It also covers bias and fairness, transparency and explainability, risk assessments, stakeholder engagement, regulatory compliance, data governance, and model governance. You can always model governance, safety and security, and ethical guidelines. So there's a lot of topics that it covers here, and you can always reset your progress and do this as many times as possible to help you with different scenarios, guys. And hopefully this helps a lot of people that are trying to pivot into this space, that really just trying to understand how this all works, what AI governance is about. Obviously, these scenarios are just the beginning of what it takes to understand AI governance. Theoretically, you can get all of these answers and information to you can get all the information and answers through your basic AI courses. You know, there's so many accreditations out there that can help you as well. But like I said, our main goal is getting people into the actual career path, not just giving you the theory, not just, we want to actually direct people through one-to-one mentorship, teach you how to deal with scenarios, and using our Tiger software to also have an understanding of how the software works, how you can automate certain processes, and essentially just make your career pathway a lot more easier. You'll also get access to a pipeline of clients that are always looking for solutions and support. So you'll be part of our team as well. And I think that's the one thing that is very, very important with us. We need to make sure that everyone who's joining our community, our team, is aligned with our long-term goals of making sure that that AI is governed with accountability and transparency. So ultimately, guys, I just want to encourage you guys, if you're interested in learning more about AI governance and how to get into the AI governance space right now. Like I said, it's a very lucrative space. A lot of people are pivoting into this space, getting qualified, finding ways to build up their knowledge and understanding, because a lot of companies are looking for people with AI governance knowledge and experience, among other skills. If you want to learn more, guys, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And follow me on LinkedIn and all social media platforms. I'm always going to be sharing as much information as I can on this industry, on this space, and the growth that is soon to come into the AI governance space, especially in August when the EU AI Act when the EU AI Act is implemented in Europe. And yeah, that's going to be a big, big, big step in terms of AI governance. And I can imagine that a lot of companies are going to be looking for AI governance consultants and AI governance specialists to come in and basically help them with making sure that they're doing things correctly, ethically, transparently, and with accountability.